thought really quick while I'm over here driving to work. So I might not be looking at the camera because, I gotta focus on the road. But real quick, right now, a lot of the suffering is coming from the fact that, a lot of people are well, of course, people are separated from themselves. That's a relationship right there. If you're separated from yourself, that's your main relationship. And if you're separated from yourself, and it makes it very hard for you to be able to, to connect with anybody else. And because of that separation, as so many of us have, we have a hard time connecting with other people because the ego, we are human beings, and we love to be connected. We love to be in community, and we love to be in relationships. We need that connection. We need that human touch. We need the communication. We don't like to be alone. One of the worst things you can do to somebody to torture them is to literally put them in to put them in solitary. You leave them alone with nobody to talk to, nothing to look at, with just walls around them. And, they will go crazy. They'll go crazy. People would rather be tortured than to be in solitary. That's how bad it is for us to be alone. I know that a lot of people hate being alone. So because of that, a lot of people get into relationships. I've done it in the past. That's why I'm single now, because I want to take the time to get to know myself, to reconnect with myself, to be at my best. So that way, if I get into a relationship, it can be good chemistry, If you got two people that are not in tune with themselves and they get together, chaos is about to happen. Yes, a lot of learning can happen from there. And I've learned a lot from chaotic relationships. But these relationships can be very stressing. They can stress people out. You heard of the relationship 10? You get into a relationship and you gain 10 pounds. That's from that stress. That's from not letting go, because, resentment is built up because there's no communication. People are afraid to say what they feel because they're afraid to actually face what they feel inside. So if they can't be honest with themselves, how can they be honest with their partner? So the self-work is important. The inner work is important. And, now we're adding more suffering to our lives because we haven't connected with ourselves yet, and we're connecting with somebody else. And then you have two people that are disconnected getting together. You put them together, and that is a recipe for disaster. But like I said, if that's what you're in right now, don't complain. You put yourself in there. There's a lesson that you need to learn. Learn the lesson. Either get out or learn the lesson. It's up to you. Don't complain about it. Take responsibility. Don't be a victim. When you play that victim game, you become a slave. You become a slave to external events. You become a slave to your partner. You become a slave to the world. So you don't want to be a slave to the world. You want to work together with the universe. The universe has your back. Your life, everything that's happening to you, or it's not actually happening to you, it's happening through you. It's happening for you. But if you're playing the victim game, you think it's happening to you, and you're complaining, and you think you're powerless to do anything about it. But you always have your power. Your power is with you. Your power is with your choice. Your power is with your emotions. Your power is with your perception, how you see the world. Change how you see the world, and everything changes, because everything is happening within you. Truly, everything is happening within you. This world is not even real. If you truly pay attention, you will realize that this world is not real. It is in your imagination. It's all up here. If you're dreaming, your dreams seem very real. You can be scared. You could wake up and it's like the dream was real. You watch a movie, right? Like I was watching that Fortnite crossover on CW with The Flash, League of Legends, what's it called? DC's Legends, something like that Fortnite crossover. And one of the characters died, and I cried. And that person didn't really die, and I don't know that person. That person's in my head, and yet real tears came out. So that shows you that this world, what we're seeing, it's all in our head. So let's get out of our heads. Let's rise above that. Let's go above where we are now and get a new perspective. Sometimes you have to go above it to be able to get a new perspective of it. If you're in the middle of it, you're going crazy. But rise above it. And how you rise above it, you take a moment to slow down, to breathe, to relax, to get your thoughts together. Maybe go out to nature, go isolate yourself, but not in solitary, but in nature where there's life, there's love, there's peace. You're never alone in nature, or find somebody that you can relax with, dance, sing, just bring your vibration higher, raise your vibration so you can have a new perspective on life, new perspective in your relationships, and a new perspective on love and everything. And when my perspective changed, everything changed, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I just want this for everybody. yeah, it's simple. Life does not have to be complicated. We are the ones that tend to complicate things. So that's my quick video, guys. I love you. Keep going through your journey, and you are where you need to be right now. So don't sweat it. Yeah, just do your best to get out of your mind and to get into your body, and just start living. Start cherishing. Start being grateful. Start loving life. You can be blissful without the need of anything. I'm blissful a lot, and I'm dancing all the time. I'm singing all the time. Life is beautiful. If you like this video, like it, share it. Hit me up in the comment section. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.